Hello everyone. I hope everybody is doing well. Let's get into the cards and see what message we all need to hear, okay? You guys, please like, share, subscribe. Show your girl some love. I'm hoping this is not too shaky. Let's see what the message is today, okay? If you guys like my energy and you like what I do, I ask that you please like, share, subscribe. Show your girl some love. I am open for personal readings. I do have another channel, and I'll put that information in the description box, okay? All right. What does the collective need to know, please, for their highest good? Let's get a message out for the collective, please. And thank you. Let's see. My style is very different. I ask that you please only take what resonates. Do not take everything. Some things I say may be triggering. Some things that I say may inspire you. Some things that I say may motivate you. Okay? Just take what you need, loves. That's it. I'm just a messenger. Just take what you need. Page of Swords. 5 of Wands. Star. Okay, one more. Oh, hold on. Queen of Wands. Hold on. I'm feeling something else here. Hold on. Page of Pentacles. The Emperor and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. And we have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's get through this. Let's get through this and see what the collective needs to know. First card out, we have the Page of Swords. 5 of Wands. We have the Star card. We have the Queen of Wands. Page of Pentacles. The Emperor. And the Two of Pentacles. And if I ever say any of the cards wrong, please forgive me, okay? Sometimes it just, you know, I say things that are here and things that are not here, and I'm all over the place, but we're going to get through it, right? We always do. We always do. We always do, collective. Okay, give me a second here to see. Page of Swords. 5 of Wands. The Star. Queen of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Next. Okay. Oh, and I forgot to show you. I did show you, but I'll show you again. And the Chariot at the end. Chariot at the bottom of the deck. Collective. There is something that you've been working on. Okay, that you've been kind of, you know, back and forth with. You have finally made a decision. And I think the decision, to be honest with you, from what I see here, is to not take action. What it is, I don't know. But with the Emperor and the Chariot here, I feel that there's you have put quite a bit together. Something, you've made a decision on something. You have a lot. How do I, wait, just give me a second, because it's like, it's just, shh. Okay, hold on. Collective. You're now in control of something. You have caused a tower. What I'm feeling here is you've caused a tower. You are now in control. You've decided to continue to keep moving forward with the Chariot here. Okay? Something that you've gone back and forth with. Your stability, your foundation, who you're talking to, who you're not talking to, who you're sharing your energy with, who you're not sharing your energy with. That is what I'm feeling here. You've taken yourself off the court, and it's controlled. You've taken yourself off the court. What I feel here is you finally said to yourself, you know what? I'm taking control of this situation. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not taking any action. I'm not saying anything. I'm not speaking on anything. I'm keeping my mouth shut. I'm doing what it is that I need to do. get the things done that I need to get done. And I'm pretty much just, I'm not suffering in silence, but I'm definitely keeping my mouth closed, and I'm only focusing on what I need to focus on, and I'm not telling anybody a thing. You're, shh. Collective, you're being very quiet. You're being very secretive. But in this situation, from what I can see here, for you right now, it's less is more. Don't talk about your dreams. Don't talk about your aspirations. Don't talk about your goals. You know who to say it to. You know who not to say it to. You've learned, you've pulled your energy back. Everything here is pulling your energy back. And it is a strong, powerful energy. You're in the Emperor energy twice, because that's an Emperor in that chariot. And it doesn't matter, masculine, feminine energy, it doesn't matter. Whoever you are, you've pulled your energy back. You said, I'm in control of this. I'm holding on to this. No one is going to get a taste. No one's going to get any action. No one's going to, I'm not talking to anybody. I'm not giving out any money. I'm holding on to my money. I'm holding on to my mind. I'm holding on to everything that I can harness. You have called your energy back, collective. You have called your energy back. And you've called it back big time, sweetheart. Big time. With the Emperor and the Chariot here and the Star card, this was a wish fulfillment of yours. You finally said to yourself, you know what? I'm done dealing with this shit. I'm not going back and forth. I'm not going, I'm just not playing the games. I'm just not playing the mental, psychological games. I'm not lending out any money. I'm not overthinking shit. I'm not worrying. I'm not going here, going there, running myself ragged. You finally said to yourself, collective, that I am focusing on just sitting still, being the Queen of Wands, King of Wands energy, make it, let it fit it how it needs to fit in your life, masculine, feminine energy. There's no sex in here. It's just the energy, but, no gender, no, it's masculine, feminine energy, and it's all over the place here. You have pulled your energy back. Masculine, feminine, it doesn't matter. You've pulled your energy back, and you're not sharing shit with anybody. You're keeping it absolutely to yourself, which you should. You absolutely should. It took a long time for you to do this. Collective, it took you a long time to do this. I'd probably say it took you anywhere from 3 to 7 months, 8 months. Hopefully not 8 years, but I mean, it took you a long time to finally put the pieces where they belong and say, listen, I'm pulling my energy back. I'm not doing this anymore. I'm absolutely not doing this anymore. I don't feel that this is a breakup. I don't feel that this is like, you're kicking family out or anything like that. I just feel that, excuse me, let me get a sip of water with a raspy voice. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay, sorry about that. That's what I'm getting here, sweethearts. You have absolutely pulled your energy back, and you did it quickly, with a quickness. You are not playing. You're not playing. You're loving you. You're focusing on you. You're calling everything back. All that mental clarity, you're calling it back. Not taking actions, not worrying about anything, having all that internal motivational energy for yourself, that ambition for yourself. You are now being selfish in the right way, in a nice way. Say, hey, listen, I'm not getting involved with that shit. This is me. Accept it. I'm not being selfish. I'm not being cold, but I'm harnessing, and I'm protecting my energy, and I'm protecting who I am, and I'm protecting all the healing that I have done. In collective, you have done an amazing amount of healing. Amazing amount of healing. Wow. Wow. Ooh, it took me a second. It's like I had to figure it out. I'm like, okay, it's coming, it's coming. It's like sometimes like diarrhea of the brain and the mouth and everything. So, but I love it. I really love it. I want to take a look at this Five of Wands. Just let's get a little nosy real quick, okay? Because that's what we do here. Let's look at the Five of Wands just to see what it is that you're. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. I'm a freestyle reader, so I put everything out there. I get the energy. Look at the goosebumps. Look at the freaking goosebumps. I'm telling you guys, you have done an amazing job. But you're keeping your energy to yourself. You're keeping your energy to yourself. You're keeping your comments to yourself. You're keeping your money to yourself. You're keeping your mind to yourself. You're no longer worrying. You're not worrying anymore. You're not doing it. You're not doing it. You've gone back and forth. The he said, she said, this, that, and the third, conflicts, strife, all that bullshit. You're not doing it anymore. You're absolutely not doing it anymore. And that's good. That's the wish fulfillment of yours. You said, hey, listen, I'm going to... Seven of Wands. Maintain your boundaries. See? I didn't even... The first clarification, Seven of Wands, which is a seven of staff with this deck. But maintain your boundaries. You see? The cards are speaking. All I'm doing is interpreting the cards. That's the message. Wow. Maintain your boundaries already. That's what I was saying. Protect your energies. Protect your energies. Please, please, please. All right, let's look. Tell me a little bit more about this. Five of Wands, please. Excuse me for the sniffles. Five of Wands, please. Let's find out what else the collective needs to know for their highest good. Three of Cups. Celebration. You see what I mean? Exactly what I just got done saying. We saw the Five of Wands. Look at this. Eight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. With the Knight of Staffs. With the Knight of Wands. Look at this. With the King, the King of Swords. With the Ace of Pentacles. And the Strength card. Everything right there. That just clarified the Five of Wands. You are focusing on your stability. You're focusing on your foundation. You're focusing on the things that you can focus. If I was you, I would download the Serenity Prayer. Download the Serenity Prayer, okay? Put that on your phone. Have it as a, on your lock screen or your home screen. And just read it. Because you can only control what you can control. And that's exactly what you've done here. You've controlled your energy. You've controlled your frequency. You've controlled your vibration. You've done the healing. It's your energy. You're harnessing your energy. You're harnessing what you've protected, what you've worked hard for. No one has a right to take that from you. No one. But you do have to be very diligent. You have to maintain your discernment. You have to protect yourself at all times, at all costs. Okay? I'm talking about spiritual energy. Protect yourself. We saw the Seven of Wands. Maintain your boundaries. Discernment. Not everybody has a right to your energy. Understand that. Not everybody has a right to your energy. There is a such thing as life energy. You need to protect it. You need to protect it. Okay? I don't get into that whole cord cutting thing and everything else, but there's plenty of readers out there that do. There's, there's things that you can look into or whatever, the case. I say just listen to certain frequencies, listen to nice meditative music, and just say, listen, just put it out there. I return to sender with love and light. Please, I want to protect and harness all my energy, and I call all my energy back. That's it, and it stays with you. But if you're giving it out, and energy could be everything, money, resources, time, gossiping, bullshit, you don't want that. No. If you're on a spiritual path, and that's what this channel is all about, be it on a spiritual path, journey, it's just, you don't want to do it. You don't want to do that, okay? Let's see what else the collective needs to know. What else does the collective need to know? Tell me something else that the collective needs to know. No more fighting. Just clearly just heard that beautifully. No more fighting. No more fighting, collective. No more fighting. No more fighting. Discernment. Maintain your boundaries. You get to pick and choose who and what you want to talk to, when you want to talk to, how you want to talk to them. Be positive. Be respectful. Always. Because karma is real. And it will get all of us. It doesn't matter who you are. You can't escape it. Look at this again. Twice. This Ace of Pentacles to come out. Focus on that stability. Focus on the money. Look at the Queen of Wands again. Take the actions that you need for yourself. For you. Everything that you need to focus on when it comes to you. Give that TLC, that tender loving care to yourself. Give that rest and relaxation to yourself. Focus on yourself. Focus on your growth. Focus on your healing. This whole entire reading with all these cards here, over and over and over again. Protect your energy. Pull it all back. Hold on to it. And keep your mouth closed about your goals, your desires, your aspirations, your dreams, your blueprint, whatever it is you're working on, whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's a relationship, a new job, studies, career, whatever it is you're working on. Keep it quiet. Keep it protected. I said this in last time's video, the last video that I just made. I was talking about a divine connection needed protection. Okay. Oh my God, that just rhymed. Here, it's you internally have done a lot of work that you need to protect. Okay. Completely different, but protection is absolutely needed. I'm going to throw some oracle real quick and I'm going to let you go. This was absolutely beautiful, absolutely powerful. I am loaded with freaking goosebumps. I love this for the collective. I love this. I love this. Okay, let me get some oracle cards here. And this is, I'm going to let you go. This was beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow. And you guys, like I said, I'm going to put some stuff in the description box. Take a look at it. You're welcome to go take a look at my other channel. That channel was the very first channel that I started here on YouTube about like 4.5, 5 years ago. And I was a different person. I was just starting out. I was just, just nervous and experimenting with all kinds of different things. And this is a new channel. This is the channel where I'm more comfortable. I'm more free. I don't have all that, noise in the background and all that crazy. And I mean like noise in the background, meaning, family members and friends or whatever. Like when you're healing, unfortunately, there's a lot of people that have to fall off. Some of them want to, some of them, it is what it is. It is what it is. And that spiritual path is very, very, very tough. A lot of people are not going to hang in there. But the ones that do hang in there, and you hear me, the ones that do, I'm talking to you. When you peel back those layers and you drop all the burdens, you drop all the difficulties, you drop all the headaches, the stress and the gossip, the lies, the backstabbing, the betrayals, the manipulations, when you drop that, unfortunately, they are attached to individuals that you have to drop them also. That is why I don't deal with that channel too much. You're welcome to take a look at it, but for me personally, this is where I feel better. I feel good here, okay? And I hope you continue to join me on this journey, okay? What does the collective need to hear, please? Let's get an oracle card. There we go. Let me put my eyeballs on. Ooh, we got energy. Take a look at this. Beautiful card. Okay. It says, oh my goodness, you guys, we just got done talking about this. It says, life force is flowing. Open yourself to receive the power from within. Open yourself to receive the power from within. You are open, but you need to be quiet. Protect your energy. Protect your ideas. Protect your goals. Protect the things that are very safe and sacred to you. Not everybody needs to know what's going on in your life. Not everybody needs to know what's going on in your business. Be cordial. Be respectful. Talk to people. People want to say, hey, how you doing? Hey, I'm doing great. Hey, you working on anything? I just working on a couple things here and there and everything else. Nothing that, nothing that we need to worry about. But, just, that's what you do, sweethearts. You guys, this has been amazing. Thank you so much for sharing this time and space with me. I love you, and I'll see you in the next one.